The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7. As it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Right back to Hubbard. And some strong running. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he will admit there's definitely room to improve.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, Young. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
We're going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Here is Young. Now he'll take this and run. And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the first down as well.
That's another Panthers.
Fight, red, cycle.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll go play action here with Penix. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers' 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And this pass caught by Gray. And he's going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, it's Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. To the air, Penix. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And complete to Drake London. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And looking to throw, Penix. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Penix going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Michael Penix with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons have come back to make it a 2-point game. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
One way through the kickoff for Atlanta.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Ready. Blue 32. Set.
Throwing. Young. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette, 65 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. Penix working out of the gun here. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. And caught by London. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Penix. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 30 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Young Way 2 to kick off for Atlanta.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time it up to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. is caught. McMillan with it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
They'll throw with Penix. Just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Now here's Young. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Red, cycle, black shot.
Edo blue. 6, shovel 38. You, yep, drill green. Blaster 6, rail yellow. Hut, hut.
Final play of the half, Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop the throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We're seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Let's go now. 6, mega, red, 30.
Young. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw, Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Let's go. Blue striker. Claws red. Cut.
Here's Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Nick Scorton in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And nothing doing here is this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Penix. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Following the interception, Young. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
They don't sit. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Zach Harrison who forced his way in to drop him.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Fight. 60. 6. Mega. Drill green. Set.
On play action, Young. And this pass caught by Gray. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19.
Ready,
That's
play.
good for a Panthers first down. It's a
Here
gain
we
of
go.
17
Here we go.
yards.
Set.
Young to throw it.
Carolina.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
It's a gain of
But this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 63 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Let's go now. Yellow. Blue. Ready?
Young to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll try to pick it up himself, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 28. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's up to the 45.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
To the air, Penix. Man open is Robinson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Penix to the air once more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe